another edition of Such a Country Music Video Special. On this evening's show, we have Three Fingers Whiskey Band. We have Kenny, Georgianne, and Sandy teaching us how to do the Thunderfoot. And we have a feature video by Steve Earle. Let's take a look at the Three Fingers Whiskey Band and Margaritaville on Such a Country Video.
Living on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All those stories covered with oil. Strumming my six string, I'm up on board swing. See the shrimp they beginning to boil. Wasted weekend in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. I know it could be my fault. Don't know the reason, stayed here all season. Nothing to show but a brand new tattoo. But it's a real beauty, a Tex-Mex cutie. How it got there, boy, I ain't got a clue. Wasted a weekend in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker and salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. I know it could be my fault. Kicked off my flip-flops, I stepped on a pop-top, covered my head, had to cruise it back home. There's booze in the blender, and sooner to render, a frozen concoction that helps me hang on. Wasted a weekend in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. I know it could be my fault. Yes, I know it's my own damn fault.
Okay, gentlemen, today we're deploying our jets to Kendall Air Force Base for combat archer. We'll be making single ship takeoffs.
This is Air Force technology at work. The United States Air Force is a technology leader, offering qualified young men and women opportunities for excellent training and education. Your Air Force recruiter has all the facts. See him today. You could find yourself learning a skill that will last you a lifetime. Aim high. Air Force.
You have just seen the Three Fingers Whiskey Band doing Margaritaville, a Jimmy Buffett tune from a few years ago. At this time, I'd like to introduce the band members. To my left, we have Bill, lead vocals and
lead guitar. And this is Paulie. He's our drummer and sings too.
This is Joe. He plays bass and vocals.
And this is Dick. He the multi-instrumentalist with the band.
And this is Harry, lead singer and rhythm guitar.
You're multi-instrumental there?
Right, I play pedal steel, lead guitar, 5-string banjo, and synthesizer.
On all your shows?
Right, all the shows.
How long has this group been together? Bill?
About 15 years. I guess me and Harry and Joey been. Paulie's been with us about 8 years. Dick's the newcomer.
How long has Dick been?
About 2.5 years?
Something like that.
2.5 years, yeah.
Have you always played country music, everybody here, or have you played other type of music before you joined Three Fingers Whiskey?
Years ago, I did jazz and stuff like that, classical. I, was educated in music in college.
Excuse me?
Oh, yeah. No, I'd always loved country music, but the problem was back in the 60s and 70s, there weren't too many people that played it, so, I played rock, progressive rock, blues, whatever, and when country started, coming in big a few years back, I jumped on the bandwagon.
You feel comfortable with country music?
Oh, yeah, more so than anything else.
Let me ask you a question, Bill.
Sure.
What message is being conveyed in the country music of today as opposed to country music of, say, 30 years ago?
Well, I think they get a little bit away from the the crying beer songs, that type of stuff. I think the music is a little more fun today, They seem to, the songs themselves have a happier tone to it, Us personally, we play just about anything,
Do you agree with him, Paul?
Oh yeah, but country music, I'm the one that really doesn't like the country music that much as these guys.
And you've always played?
The reason why I like home. I love the guys in the band. We have a good time,
Harry, let me ask you the question. Do you see room for improvement in country music in the direction it's going today? Or is it pretty much, do you think it leveled off?
I think it's leveled off pretty much. There wasn't really that much more. Yeah.
Let me, as you're lead vocalist, I've seen you perform here. As the lead vocalist, do you feel the songs that you sing, or do you just know the words and figure, well, the band and the instrumental carry me through this?
No, you feel the songs. That's what you're trying to do. It's like telling a story. That's what you're trying to do.
All country music songs are telling a story?
Just about.
Do you feel that the audience feels the same way that you do when you sing the song, whether it's a heartbreaker or whether it's a happy tune? Do you think they're responding to your feelings?
I think that's my job, is to make them feel that way.
On most of the
songs.
And you get that through the...
Yeah, most of the time we get that kind of response.
Yeah, I see a lot of people crying when Harry...
Even when I'm doing a happy song,
he really touches
tears
them.
come down. I make their ears bleed and everything.
That's because you're always pleased as punch to be there.
I'm pleased as punch to be there.
Harry's the guy who really gets into the songs. He really, we make fun of him sometimes.
And let me ask you guys as band members in the backup, do you, and harmonizers, do you feel the songs that Harry sings and you get into them as much?
Sometimes. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't, I think,
Depends on Harry's choreography.
Yeah. I was never really one to feel songs.
When you guys play clubs, do you see a big difference in the audiences? Do they vary a lot, Paul?
Oh yeah, we play we play a lot of music like to younger people and older people, and whatever crowd we see there that night, we'll stay in that category.
How do you pick the songs, Joe, that you're going to play per night? Do you have a different repertoire of songs?
Well, we don't have excuse me, what I think you're trying to say is, do we have like set cards or something like that? No, we don't have anything set. Just off the top of the head, basically, we feel the crowd out, see what's there.
All right, but you have to know the club, basically, to do it, right?
Oh, yeah.
If you're into a new club, you just know what you're going to sing that first night to feel the crowd, or you feel after the first set you feel the crowd?
No, we usually just, if we're in a new club, we're like a little nervous, so we'll just briefly go over like the first 5 songs, that's it. And then we see what they do.
Yeah, play it safe.
How often do you update or change your songs? Harry.
We do songs that Johnny Cash don't do anymore. Johnny Cash doing the falls from prison, Harry.
No, that's not entirely true. We basically, I don't know, Bill called me up, hey Joey, I heard this great new album, and I'll go get the album and make tapes for the guys, whatever it is.
In other words, you choose from the top 10 on the radio, or?
Not even that, just basically we choose what we like.
Or let me ask you another question. Paul, let me ask you this question. Do you choose from the requested songs that the audience might come up and during the performance and say, hey, Paul, hey, Bill, do you play this song with the George Strait song? Do you use that as a barometer to what's most popular?
If we don't know the song and they'll say something like, one of the guys will pick it up and say, okay, we'll learn this song. This way next week we'll have it.
Yeah, we use it as a barometer. If they want to hear the song, we try to do it. If we can't get that song per se, we'll do one by that artist. Or that mode of song, something similar to it,
I just mentioned the word request. Do you guys ever get any crazy requests? I'll ask this one.
The right man asks.
The right man is Dick. Go ahead.
Well, You mean on stage or off?
During the evening.
During the evening. We get to,
musically speaking,
musically speaking, there's a couple of things we get requests for. Sometimes we get requests for The Auctioneer, which is like a funny song that I do.
That's a great song.
And we do it, we do
Leroy
it funny.
Van Dyke too.
Leroy Van Dyke. We do it with Barnyard Noises and Ethan and I. A lot of times Joey gets a request. He does the thing where he plays the William Tell Overture on his head with drumsticks, or he gargles it. And we get requests for that, and it's pretty funny. I mean, you got
about that.
Rodeo song.
That's about the craziest request we get on stage. Off stage, I don't know if I can say it.
Musically speaking, guys.
Musically speaking.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to ask you. You know, when you go around, guys have nights off too when you don't play. Do you aware of what the competition plays? Just as a Paul, do you know what you go out and listen to competition?
Yeah, we go out. We go, listen to some bands and stuff.
You go around and everybody.
Jamboree.
Jamborees. You're right there.
Yeah.
Sure, you don't even need a night off. You can go out your jamborees. The bands go right.
We only go to
together.
see bad bands because it makes us feel better. If we know the band's good, we don't go see them.
So we don't go to too many because there's a lot of competition.
You know what the competition's up to. Let me ask you a question. How is Three Fingers Whiskey different than your competition? Harry, go for that one.
Okay, I'd say two things: personality and versatility. We play just about any kind of music.
Personality.
Well, none of us
We're kind of weird. We're kind of weird. I mean, we get thrown out of restaurants.
We talk
lots of things.
Bar jokes and things like that.
We're more than just music. We actually talk to the people. We get them into the mood. We're not stiff.
We have fun with them.
And besides, the other bands don't have this. I was going to show you my tattoo.
As far as the versatility goes, we do a 50s routine. We do an Al Jolson routine, as well as country.
Yeah.
And I would say like 85 to 90% of what we do is country. But we mixture up the rest of 10% with all the.
But we could also play, if we want to, just one night, like old rock and roll of 50s,
Yeah.
Also, we go out during the show. A lot of times during the break, we'll go out to the audience and we'll hang out with the people in the audience. We'll party with them, and we'll make them feel as though, hey, come over to the band table, party with us, hang out with us.
I have one quick question. Playing country music, is that relaxation or is that work, Harry?
Relaxation.
Oh, yeah.
Relaxation.
Everybody's relaxation?
It's the greatest.
It's fun.
Let's see. All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to see you guys relax because we have two more songs coming up. We have Dwight Yoakam's Guitars and Cadillacs, and we have George Strait, Amarillo by Morning. Let's take a look at them right here on Suds and Country Video. The Three Fingers Whiskey Band doing it for you.
Girl, you taught me how to hurt real bad, cry myself to sleep. Showed me how this town shared a dream. Another lesson about a naive fool came to Babylon. Found out that the pie don't taste so sweet. Guitars and Cadillacs and hillbilly music, lonely, lonely streets that I go home. Guitars and Cadillacs and hillbilly music, the only thing that keeps me hanging on. This tinsel world, lost and wasted life, painful scars are all that's left of me. I want to thank the girl for teaching me brand new ways to be cruel. If I can find my mind now, I'll just leave. Guitars and Cadillacs and hillbilly music, lonely, lonely streets that I call home. Guitars and Cadillacs and hillbilly music,